Hello there, my lovelies. Welcome to another episode of Soul Squad Sprinters. This is Jenna O'Malley, your soul writer, author of fantasy with a dash of romance and nerdy references, turning down the fan right now, I promise. Hopefully that'll help with some of the background noise. I do apologize, my lovelies. I hope everyone's doing great today. For whatever reason, my computer's not recognizing my camera right now, so you're going to have to just cope with my much better looking avatar when I was much skinnier. So, welcome everybody. I hope you're doing great today. What are you working on? How's Camp Nano doing? I'm hosting this as a pop up outside of Heart Breathings just to try and keep on track. Let's see who's all in chat today. Hello, Mama Maggie. Thank you. Jello salad. No, thank you. If they're separate, yes. Together, no. Paget also showed up asking for Jello, and Heather is also here. Mama Maggie, thank you for double checking. I'm not feeling as good as I would like. I'm not exactly sure what's causing what's going on. I am just hoping it goes away because it started out as the ick from the mold exposure in the hotel. But we've been home for we've been home for going on 2 weeks. It shouldn't be lingering this long. So thank you for asking. I wasn't going to host again tonight, and I said, I've canceled too much. Just suck it up and go do. So we're going to go ahead and get all the words in. Nicole and Lauren are joining us again tomorrow. They did go ahead and say that they could make up yesterday's conversation tomorrow, thank goodness. So yeah, it's okay. I've kind of dealt with similar before. It's just when your body doesn't want to let you breathe right, the rest of you just doesn't feel good. Mama Maggie made a Vela uploading episode. Oh, good. I was wondering if that was the video that I saw when I hopped on earlier, because I've been trying to hop on in between doing work stuff and balance the two so I don't get too much further behind. So yes, I will definitely check that out. I've been considering using Vela for an anthology of short stories I'm writing that's a spin-off from my main series. I've been so far writing them for my newsletter each month, every month, but I'm wondering if maybe I can use it elsewhere now, and I apologize. I'm adjusting the gate on my mic a little bit there. Oh, thanks. Yeah, I was hoping I would have gone away as well. Mostly there. It's kind of like the last 2 or 3 days of a really nasty head cold, and it just will not quite let the rest of my body go. So we shall see. Let's see what they get us from the cup of positivity to help pick our moods up a little bit today, and mute for the shaka. Alrighty there, my lovely. So, challenges are what make life interesting, and overcoming them is what makes life meaningful. Again, challenges are what make life interesting, and overcome them is what makes life meaningful. I think that's some really good things for us to note. I know there's literally 4 or 5 days left in the month of July. People are worried about getting projects done on time or not. So let's go ahead and make the most of our couple of sprints. I'm going to try to do at least 3. I know that for my Heart Breathings fellows, Mama Mel, Power Play Press, Mama Melissa is over there tonight, and I haven't been in her sprints in a bit either. So I'm going to try and wrap us up in time for me to grab some dinner and then go use her sprints to do cleaning. Alrighty, let's get that there. Switch out the banners. And 3, 2, 1, let's rock it. Alrighty there, my lovelies. Welcome back. Welcome back. I hope that turning down most of the fans helped with some noise control there as we go into our first break. If you're just joining us, don't hesitate to let us know in the chat how you're doing and what you're working on. So we did leave off with the sip from the cup of positivity, and Heather said that she loved it. That sounds interesting. What we were talking about earlier with Kindle Vella, and Mama Maggie follows it up to say, sadly, I'm honestly starting to believe only stories with heavy erotic scenes are getting any traction on Vella. Yeah, I was hearing that. I actually am doing 2 different versions of my books to test a theory for that reason. I'm going to be putting out the ebook and paperbacks as, quote, not spicy scenes between the sheets included. And then the hardback version, you'll get the unabridged, basically. So I was hoping to see how it would go with Bella, but that's a little scary. Definitely going to go ahead and watch that video. If you have the link for it, Mama Maggie, please feel free to pop it in the chat. Heather says to Mama Maggie that she's been doing some cleaning to prepare for her son having his first in-person music therapy session since before the panini. Yes, I hear a lot of people are starting that up again. My mother-in-law actually never stopped doing in-home therapy. She's an occupational therapist, though. That might be a little bit different because she normally works with elderly couples, people who are like, they had a hip replacement or they fell and, broke an arm and stuff like that. So those are, I think, some of her most commons that she's told me about. Someone fell or someone had surgery or something like that. So it's good to see that more people are getting routine care outside of urgent, emergent, or post-op care for the in-home services. I know a lot of people really do benefit from them being in-home. Hello, Lauren. It's great to see you, my friend. She's actually going to be joining us again tomorrow with Nicole. We'll be talking more about tarot and so on tomorrow for sure. And you are quite welcome there, Heather. So I'm not sure why that didn't show up. Apparently, I need to clean my mouse again. So let's see here. Let's see. Mama Maggie says to Heather, I hope the son has a good session. Yes, try to keep the eldest in with her therapist during the pandy. That's an interesting way to say it. Meant changing 3 times. Yeah, sometimes finding the right time of day, because I know even just going for physical therapy for my wrist, if it's in the afternoon, I don't want to do it. I want it first thing in the morning and out of my way. So I can imagine anybody might have similar desires for that kind of schedule link up to. Heather to Maggie, thank you. During 2020 and most of last year, you were his teacher. Yeah, I will say this as someone who worked in a public school where my students were getting pulled from me to go to in-school therapy all the time. Moms, dads, you're welcome for everything that you do for us. Thank you in return. Yeah, that was not a fun way for you guys to get an up close and personal glimpse at the nuances of your child's day, regardless of what situation your family's in. So I hear a lot of parents are really like, I'm glad to where I can work my job again and stuff like that. So definitely glad to see those things opening back up. Yay for Paget. Yes, chapter 22. I am in the muddy middle right now for book 4. It's not going great. Tiffany, hi. It's great to see you. Great to see you. I hope work is treating you well. Lauren, yes, we're all working on those words quite a bit. And I'm trying to get feeling better. Honestly, I'm glad the camera isn't quite working because I still, in my opinion, I feel like I look sallowy a little bit and just don't feel great and all that jazz. So yes, it'll be great to have you and Nicole back for sure. Mama Maggie, let's see. Yes, the Vela video. Yes, I want to star that so I can track it. Actually, I'm going to be a good YouTuber type person. I'm going to pin that sucker here in a second as soon as it loads for me. So let's see. Let's see. Mama Maggie also says we're on your fourth. Oh, jeez. See, wow. Wow. Jeez. It's like everybody's having babies too, it seems. So, fourth therapist. That's a lot. I know the last school I worked at, we went through six, and this is last public school I worked at. So September 2019 to March 2020, we went through six speech therapists. And our county only hires 3 to serve the 20 plus schools in the county I worked in. So you can imagine why they quit. I think some of it for some like some healthcare professionals are just like teachers. I'm so tired, I can't. And yes, do you mean directly to her Vela or to her video, Lauren? Because the video is up a little bit. But if you want the direct link to Mama Maggie's Vela, we can get that for you here momentarily for sure. In the meantime, we did have a little bit longer break that time around since so many of you wonderful lovelies went ahead and hopped in the chat. Let's go ahead and start a second sprint, though. I do have a brain break question that I think is going to be a little bit fun. You wake up tomorrow and find out your book, any one of your books, projects, take your pick, fill in the book blank there as you please, has gone viral. It can be an Instagram post, however you wish. Who is the first person you tell? Let's go ahead and get that sprint going in 3, 2, 1, and rock it. Alrighty there, my dears. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and chat break switch out. I managed to get halfway to the next goalpost, I guess you could call it, for book 4. I have 1,000 word increment goals I'm trying to knock out, and we're about to cross 31,000. Hopefully by the end of today's stream for us. Let's see. Brain break question was, if you want to go ahead and answer it in chat, I'll leave it there. Remove that. Thank you, mouse, for working. You wake up tomorrow and find out your book has gone viral. Any book, series, project, insert thing here in place of book that makes you go viral. Who do you tell first? Yes, assume that this is like your dream came true viral. Like, for me, I would literally look at it, blink at it a couple times, roll over, look at my husband, and be like, hey, you, read this. So, I kind of did something similar last October. Can you double check and make sure that I'm reading this right? Same reaction. Same reaction. So, Mama Maggie did put up a video on YouTube earlier today talking about her Kindle Vella experience and tips to share. She also shared the first of the Relic of Time and Prophecies that she has put out through Vella as well. So please go ahead and feel welcome to check that out. Let's see. I did pin her Vella video on the YouTubes. Heads up, that's the one that's pinned, not the Amazon link there. Let's see. Mama Maggie to Lauren. She can email you a copy of what you need there, my dear. And then, yes, the kitty showed up. Loki decided to try and sit on my mouse. She's been very cuddly lately, so that might happen more often than I like. What she does is she jumps up onto the kitchen stool that I use for my mouse because, I don't have an actual desk. I have a folding, like, picnic table, dinner tray, and a dinner nook stool for my computer desk. So she will sometimes jump up on the stool or jump up on the little like TV dinner lap desk thing and either step on my keyboard or my mouse accordingly. Fair warning. Fair warning. And Mama Maggie says, depending on which book would depend on who you call. You would probably call your middle child, but there will be 4 people to call in total, which would mean 2 international calls, including the ones to India and Australia. So I was wondering, the question was supposed to have been, do some international calling plans exist for burn phones like TrackPhone? Because if so, that would be my first place to check for comparing prices. I mean, if I'm only going to, make a couple of phone calls and that's it, why should I pay for a full month of a service I might not need if it's cheaper to just pay for the minutes? You see what I mean? Let's see. And yes, thank you for both my moms for being here. I saw you sneak in there, Mama Mel. We're working our way down the chat. Paget would tell their mom or their husband first, maybe simultaneously. Actually, my husband, because he would have many things to say. And mom has to be over the phone, so that would be logistically confusing to her. Yep, probably a lot of screaming and so on. International calls require scheduling. This is a good point. For example, if I were to have to call Jillian St. Kevin, who's literally like 12 hours ahead of me, they're sitting right over the international date line in New Zealand, I believe. So schedule. Your breakfast, their dinner, I guess, would be a good idea. I probably, again, like I said, would have my hubby read it to me. Paget says, hey, is this number like, yes, this is exactly how it would be. Is this like, how many digits does it have? Could you just confirm it? Because I see 6 digits too many. Yep. 1000%. And it is kind of like planning for the lottery. You pay off the debts If a kid's in school, you take care of that. Hey, I would literally pay off all of our debts, get us a car that is safe to drive because my car is about ready to go to the junkyard. Unfortunately, I cannot salvage Gandalf the Grey. I will have to upgrade and purchase Gandalf the White. Yes, we're going that route. I'll explain the joke one day in the future, but not now. So, yeah, just, common things are, but the one splurge I would do, I would 1000% splurge and go and get my eyes done because I have such a hard time seeing even with glasses, and they're saying that they can fix it. So that's what I would do. Hello, my other mom, Mama Mel, over at Power Play Press, starting at 6 o'clock Eastern, right? Lauren, I definitely tell my sisters also great. Yeah, wonder if I dreamed it. Oh goodness, yes, I could imagine, especially since you co-wrote yours with Nicole. Definitely can imagine that house would be full of so much noise and screaming. And yes, saying all the hellos. Yes, all my YouTube moms, all the YouTube moms. You all are awesome. We adore you. Getting some supper and getting set up for your sprints. My camera's not working right, and thank you for the compliment. Also, I'm still not feeling great. I had some pretty hardcore mold exposure when we went on our Val vacation renewal, and I'm just still not feeling great. I kind of, how you look and feel the last couple of days of a cold? It's been that for about a week. And I'm probably hyperbolizing it, but it feels that way for about a week. So hopefully my pretty mug will be back tomorrow when Lauren and Nicole come and visit to talk about tarot and anime again. Paget. Learn about One Look. Yes, I love One Look. I'm actually surprised authors are aware of this because we as English teachers love getting kids into One Look. Like, I don't tell them to go to thesaurus.com without telling them to go to One Look first. And I only tell them to go to thesaurus.com in case One Look doesn't load on their device. And yes, all the YouTube moms, can we get merch? Mama Maggie? Mama Maggie? Mug? Mr. Flandis, hello, hello, hello. I need to get with you and talk about something in the future with my rebranding potentially. So I got to make a note to me right now to email you. Email Mr. Flandis. All right, note to me. Thank you for stopping in. I hope you're doing great, my friend. It's been a while since I've seen you. Lauren saying hello back. Woo, okay. Chat just way jumped. It's okay. Yeah, 6 p.m. Eastern. So in about an hour. I know Charlie Dorset just started. I know HK Darkwood just started. Oh, and video games. Yes, 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 yes. We are going to have a talk in the fall, the three of us, about a franchise called Kingdom Hearts for another show I'm putting together. I'm putting together, I've got about a minute left, a little thing called Replaying the Plot. My husband and I are going to put the pilot episode out as an example episode. It's literally gamers who are authors nerding out about the plots and the character building behind their favorite video games. So hoping to have the sisters on for Kingdom Hearts, I believe is what we're doing for that one. They should be here soon. Enjoy. I hope it goes great. Gotcha. Hey, a lot of them are actually doing that as a paid internship in some situations. So I'm hoping it's a good situation for everyone involved. And you're at work, Mr. Vlandis. So let's see. Started. Oh, gotcha. That's right. I remember you talking. I think I remember you mentioning that before. So I hope it goes for the better for everyone involved. And thank you, Nicole. It's good to see you. Yes, it'll be a lot of fun for sure, Lauren. Oh, good. So he should be familiar with them. That'll hopefully make things in person go a little bit more smoothly. Because I know for some of my students, that are also on the spectrum or have symptoms belonging thereof, they do well virtually. Even on camera, they do well. But for some odd reason, you get in their personal bubble, and I totally appreciate. So it is time to start working. We're being told. Let me restart that. 3, 2, 1. If you have not taken a self-care or soul care break, now's the time. Let's rock it. How'd everyone do? How'd everyone do? I know we had a couple of people who had to step out, and I actually might need to step out a wee bit sooner than planned. So let's go ahead and make it a wrap up instead. We'll make that one our final sprint for now, lovelies. I again am back tomorrow, same time, with Lauren and Nicole, talking a couple of fun, nerdy, and witchy type things. Heather had to duck out, and it looks like the situation with the therapist and the son is set up to go really well, actually. So I hope for the best. See you later and take care. Mama Mel also had to duck out. She's getting ready to sprint here in about half an hour. And Paget's saying goodbye to everyone as well as Mama Mel is to the others above, departing. So, how'd you do? I'm going to go ahead and get ready and step out just to kind of take care of a couple of me things. The break at the top of that sprint was not a good one for me. So, alrighty. Yes, thank you. This video title is too long. Which video title, Mama Maggie? Because I've been told some of my video titles are just way too long, so. Ooh, okay. Hold my latte. Ooh, how can't prep now? Maybe instead of tried to eat, just simply say ate. And that's okay. That's okay. I wasn't sure because my counter on this end is always lagging by at least 30 seconds. So that's okay. Alrighty. So that's all right. I would just try and switch maybe tried to eat. Just make it ate. And that might save you your words, and best suggestion I could make there, my dear. So all right. Yes. Have a good night. Thank you all. It's good to see you. I hope to see you all tomorrow, and take care. Bye.